Ayaba Cho Lucas is still there for prison, and Capo Daniel Ibi right for calling saying a thief man for Norway. My country people them. Today, number 15 day for April 2025, I go give you a breakdown, everything we wanna need for know about Ayaba Cho Lucas situation for Norway. In the past few days, I don't see some amber terrorists that spread their usual lies, manipulation and fake news. They try for claim say Ayaba Cho Lucas be acquitted, or for claim say they don't move it for prison. That one are just big fat lie. As I talk to Una today, it still be in pre-trial detention, where it means say the arrestee since more than 6 months ago for September 2024, and they don't lock he because they fear say it go tamper with evidence, or it go continue the incitement to crimes against humanity, or say it go run and it no go appear back for court. So they don't say say it be a flight risk, where it means say if it run, so now why that way they no go leave it go, and they don't deny for granting bail. So right now, not only your woman, your immediate family, and your lawyer, they fit talk to ye on telephone call or for visiting in person. So if this situation for Ayaba Cho change, I go can post them for una, because now me, I be tell una the first time say they don't arrest you, I go can inform una for our public platforms them, for Facebook, for WhatsApp, and for our official website www.countrypeople.com. So if una hear anything out there with the amber terrorists that spread them out, na just lies. Una know say amber get na only one thing where they fit talk am for life for una. They don't get the truth. So una also need for expect say this trial it no go happen anytime soon. Ayaba Cho Lucas trial it go start around 2026, 2027 at the earliest, because of the volume of information and evidence where they need for gather them, and it get an international component because the crimes them inside them they commit them inside Cameroon for a different continent. So it would take the prosecutor a long time for gather all this evidence before they go to trial. So no expect the trial for start anytime soon. If they find Ayaba Cho guilty of inciting crimes against humanity, then he face 10 years imprisonment. Now the maximum that for incitement. For person where he actually commit the crimes against humanity, the maximum now 30 years. They charge him now with inciting crimes against humanity. So the maximum sentence now 10 years in prison. Also, in the past few days, when I don't hear Capo Daniel, they don't talk about how Ayaba Cho Lucas, using the court documents and from Norway, Ayaba Cho Lucas, he no get a job. Now, jobless person, he no get a profession. So, now person that way, it survive on the donations and also the kidnapping for ransoms for Bamenda and other places them. And also because of what way they don't do with Doki, they assign people them papers for seek asylum abroad. So, now thief people them. So when Capo Daniel become out talk that one, the AGOVC, the ADF, amber idiots, they come out, they want to talk noise, they make noise. Why would I not just bring the documents for debunk where Capo Daniel talk? If you want for claim say the information where Capo Daniel present them no be true, then all what you need for do now for bring the true information, because every document for Ayaba Cho Lucas the court case, they give you a copy. Every decision where they make for court, everything where the court do now your legal right. Forget a copy of the decisions, forget a copy of the transcripts of the procedure and everything. So Ayaba Cho Lucas, they in the position for debunk what way Capo Daniel they talk about it. Make it just present the documents there. If the one for claims that Ayaba Cho Lucas own business for Norway, no be business that public thing. Business now what that way you do you need clients, you need partners, and you need customers. So you need to advertise your business. Business, no mean that thing where you create them and then hide them under bed. No. So if Ayaba Cho Lucas he own a business for Norway, make it tell with the business name. Make it give with the business registration number. Make it show with your tax returns the way they file them for pay taxes them for that business. Make it sure we go assess them ourselves. Because now thief man, if you get business for Norway, you get business registration. Show with the business registration number, show with your tax paying code, show with the business name, show with the business office, and we go verify them for confirm and say yes, you own a business. So they not show you no business because na jobless person, na thief, na scammer. They don't fit talk anything because which way Capo Daniel they talk about them not true. The court documents the me I get them not true. Ayaba Cho, and I've done the tell now since 2018. I don't tell now even Chris Anu, Sako Ekome, all of them they are jobless now, fake thief people them, scammers, criminals, wicked people them, all of them now jobless people them. They survive now on this Anglophone nonsense. Now wait till they put chop for their tables. If this amber thing no be day, therefore be they not for fit even afford for wear coat. When I see they wear clothes now, stand they make noise, they try to be relevant. Now because of the Anglophone nonsense way, when I don't give them relevance. So the people then for AGOVC or AGF or whatever, if we now want for defend Ayaba Cho, for debunk which way couple then they talk about una, just present counter evidence, counter documents them. Present the evidence for talk say now the court documents this for Norway where they talk now properties this way Ayaba Cho get them, now business this way register them, now office this way get them, because when you get a job for this Europe you could get a contract. They could talk say your employer now this, your salary now this, your holiday where you be entitled to now this. If you also get some other things then where you be entitled to like company car, all of those things then they go write down for that contract. So show we who's Ayaba Cho the work. When I want for debunk couple then it don't present documents. Who's on our own document day? Noise. Oh, when I get them that noise. Ayaba Cho Lucas is still there for prison awaiting trial. And he go there for that prison for at least 2 years. He don't already there for 6 months and he get another 2 years for there for that prison. They wait trial because of the gravity of the crimes the way they charge it. And remember, say Ayaba Cho Lucas, now the very first person ever in the history of Norway for being charged with this crime. No other person, no day where they don't ever charge you with inciting crimes against humanity for the whole history of Norway. So he been at the first. So the people, they could take their time, they could do diligent investigation, they could be meticulous before they take it go for trial. So they go wait for that. They don't bank it. Not only your family and your lawyer, if see ye, they don't bank it. It go there for that until the prosecutor, the state of Norway or the kingdom of Norway, it be ready for taking go for trial. And it will take years before that one it happen. And when it happen, me knowing what you want to know and knowing how meticulous the people they would be, I guarantee when I say I be 90 to 99% sure. Say they go convicted, they go find it guilty, and they go for prison, and they go for prison for nothing less than 7 years for inciting crimes against humanity. My country people them. So now all that when I need for know, if when I read anything, when I hear anything from any side, someone they can't talk about talk about ID card, say about taxi color. No, all of that nonsense now noise. They just try to distract because they can't talk all those stupid lies because they know that they talk to stupid people them. And if you believe them, then it means that they be right. For things that you be stupid. So no believe anything we Amber talk am. If Amber tell you say good morning, check your watch. Because na thief people them na liars. They lie by instinct. It be natural for them for lie. So they will always lie. So no believe anything. If you see them for some place where they say Ayaba Cho go up, Ayaba Cho come down, don't believe anything. Leave them for day. Just don't believe it. Wait until when me I post them. When other reputable international organizations they post them. Then you know it's not true. When me I be being the first person for post said they don't arrest Ayaba Cho Lucas, the next day what be happen? No be CNN be post them, BBC be post them, Al Jazeera be post them, right? So even if you don't believe me, that will be post them. That's okay. You don't need for believe me. I know the religion. I know they ask you for believe me. All what they ask you now examine the evidence where they present them in front of you. So the next day, when all the other global, international, reputable news agencies they post them, then you don't get choice now. Then you know it's not facts. And then the AGOVC, the ADF, shit, no why blast them, the ASU Lucas them, the Julius Lee, they get choice. No, they can't accept them for una agree no. When me I also tell una say they shoot a fang, that way they attack the camp. Whether una be believe them or you know be believe them, that one na your business. Me I dey deal now with fact. Last, no me they catching her from bingo, wait there for them with that same bullet woman be tell when I say they shooting for Bele. Now because I know the truth. Now because I know they do propaganda. And they present now the truth, the evidence. That will be tell una. This one I work hard. I talk say we could display a fangy die body for Guzang. They go banky for mortuary for weeks. Last, what did they do? They move the carcass. Throw away for Guzang so they smell the place today. So I present una na evidence because na hard work where we do am for gather this information. Before they arrest Ayaba Cho Lucas, I been know. Because when the Norwegian investigators be there for Cameroon, I been know. I talk to them. So I know which way they go on. So if you want to go to believe which way Amber they talk, as the doc say no, they be just one question. If they be just catch you for question you, then they don't take 6 months. They question you, then they don't even agree you take phone, call your woman. They don't even agree you take phone, call any person. If the job and talk for you, say why you destroy ID, all that kind of stuff. That the kind of stupidity this way they tell when I for talk say no, no, they go leave his month and they go leave his month. If you believe them, it means that the amber shit no plus they get right for call you idiot. They tell you those stupid lies because they know say you stupid. If you believe their lies them, then you tell them say they be right, say you stupid. So wait until reputable international organizations they post them, then believe them. Because Ayaba Cho Lucas case, it get international interest for the whole world. Now, why do I CNN they post about them? BBC they post about them. Now, the first time where Norway as a country, they don't charge any person with inciting crimes against humanity. Understand that crimes against humanity, it be not the most serious crime where you've ever commit them. Because that crime, it not be against a particular people. It not be against people then for Bamenda, or against people then for Alabukam, or against that one person where you catch them caught in neck. No. Now crime against every human being on the surface of this earth. Now why that way those kind of crimes them they get international jurisdiction, where it means that it no matter what's how where you day, it no matter what's how where you live. If you commit those kind of crimes them, any person for this world it get right for make sure say you face the consequences. Now why that way Norway it get the jurisdiction for try Ayaba Cho Lucas for that crime, even if the crime it be happen in a different continent for Africa, because the crime is against all humans. So Ayaba Cho Lucas it commit that crime now against every human being on the surface of this earth. Now why that way they call them say crimes against humanity? No mean that crimes against Cameroon. Now crimes against all human beings them. So it get international and worldwide significance. Now very few people them they don't ever be charged and convicted of this particular crime because the burden of proof is so difficult for prove them. So make una understand that fact and that reality. No believe anything where Amber terrorists they post them where they talk about this issue. And the reason why I decide for record an audio, despite the fact say I don't write about this, now because I understand many of our people them they like for listen and listen because they maybe they listen time when they drive, or they're going to listen when they're there for shower, listen when they cook, when they do other things them. Even when you're there for work, if you just put them for your ear, you listen them, and you're going to do two things them at the same time. You're there for work, but then you listen to Countryman. And I also understand that some of our people they don't know how to read. I also understand that some of our people they didn't understand. Even if you write them, so they go die, they go read them, they don't go understand them. And then I also understand that some of our people they're lazy. If you want to hide anything for them, put them inside book, write them for down, give them. Now the biggest secret that if you write them for down, put them for book, give some of our people them. Now secret, they don't go ever know what they inside because they're lazy. They don't go ever read them. So now why that way at the working junk machine, at the dive on our back. After I don't write them, so they write them 3 times, post them for Facebook, I still get for kind of record audio. Because people they still ask me the same thing, even though I don't tell them, they still can ask them. Why people they be easily manipulated. Now why that way they tell now these kind of stupid juvenile lies? Because they know say when I go fall for the lies, for the scams. Some person will scam you so easily. He will just call you, they say, I be general this, send me money out the country. You send the money. You shake, you fear. You don't even ask one question, you don't really send the money. Some person will call you, tell say, I be general this. Some person will call you, tell say, I be this, I get connection for send you for Canada, for Mexican route, for take you go UK, for find you job for Ghana, for find you job for Nigeria. When I don't already send money. So person can't talk, say, oh, I be a miracle worker. I feel cure your cancer. I feel cure your this, anti-back. Talk some kind gibberish. When I fall for day, you buy them because of your own desperate situation and because they were contributing with them, they be gullible. That's just the truth. Well, the vast majority of our contribute them, their brain it never open for the see things and for the understand how this world it work. So they fall for these scams and to people them over and over and over again. They lie una, and many of una they fall inside the lie. Fall, woke up, they lie you again. You see so day for day, you open mop, open ear, you listen them, fly they enter for mop, you listen the junk where they tell you they una they so believe them. So now why that way I don't can work this slave work for una back. I will continue for the put sense for una head, whether una like them or not. If it bad now how I go conk una head, cut them, open that head, chook sense inside and then cover them back. If now what that I need for do am for save my people them, I go do am. Thank you, plenty my country people then. We also need to understand the way the amber terrorists they lie. Sometimes the way they fit lie or manipulate you, even by telling you some information where it be truthful. For example, when I don't hear they talk about International Human Rights Court for Banjul, they don't do this and that. They say Abuja High Court Declaration. They say United Nations Working Group on Arbitrary Arrest. They don't talk say this and that for Naira 10. They say United States Senate Resolution, blah, 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 for 2019. Wait it happen. They say US Congress Resolution, blah, 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 for 2020. Wait it happen. They say the European Union Committee, they call on the release of the journalists for Kondengi or whatever. All of those things, yes, they be true. So-called International Human Rights Court be talk say this and that. Abuja High Court be talk say. Working Group for United Nations be talk say. U.S. Congress be talk say. The European Union be talk say blah blah blah. But what does that mean? What does that amount to? Has it amounted to anything where Amber Fools the fit taken for show and saying a concrete achievement? No. The United Nations don't talk. The EU don't talk. The Francophonie don't talk. But all of them, they don't get the power for force Cameroon for do anything. They go talk say we are calling on the Cameroon government. If man call you on your phone, you feel decide for answer the call or not. You feel decide for ignore the person if you want to. So the Cameroon government, it get the yam and the knife and all the time in the world. So we go decide whenever and however we want. So they would talk all those things and before you want to know, they start asking for fundraising, contribute, say they do diplomatic offensive, and now why that way they use all of these things and say International Human Rights Court, Abuja this, United Nations that, US Senate this, that. Now why that way they call all those big words then? Because in their imagination, they believe say we're not stupid. They believe say we're not be poorly educated. They believe say we're not going to understand what they talk about. Because the key word where they will use them now say calling on. Whenever when I hear the talk say the US is calling on, the Senate is calling on, the EU is calling on, the Abuja High Court is calling on. Calling on means what? It means they don't get the power for force Cameroon government for do anything. And whenever Cameroon government receive that kind of notice or whatever, they just ignore them. As they ignore the United States Congress, as they ignore the EU, as they ignore the United Nations Working Group, as we don't ignore international so-called human rights called whatever for Banjul, we ignore them all. Nothing happened, right? When I think that's a joke, when did they say all of these things then? For Banjul, human rights, whatever, now decades ago, even before the Amber terrorism started for 2016-17, they don't talk that one, we just ignore them. So you get to understand, at the end of the day, which way the Amber Fools they tell when I ask you say, what it could be the impact of that noise where you make them? Okay, America don't talk so, and so what? That is the next question. What? America go talk so and they can't force Cameroon make it do something? No. All what they try to do now for manipulate una.
But this is the reality. People listen to the devil himself, my country people of La Republique, more than they listen to some Amazonian activists. This is the reality.
Lesson number one, my country people talk about it. Listen, whether or not you accept my country people is a force to reckon with. Me, I agree. He's an enemy that is strong. So Amazonians will thank my country people for the wonderful job. Now, we'll go ahead.